All right, everybody. I just finished the chapter 18 boss fight against Kargalan with and this is the lineup that we used there. We're still using that overpowered Radiru longbow. So yeah, if you're stuck here, I'm gonna share you guys what I did so that you can also finish it as well. Maybe you get some ideas. We might have different setup or different lineup, but I do hope that this video is gonna help you at least to learn a thing or two. Okay, so let's go ahead and check the replay. So to start off with, we just have to use an extreme evasion into a shadow step, but I just kind of want you to take a look at this damage increase. Again, that's from the Guardian set. Jinbu will benefit from that even if it was Saw who casted it. And then just make sure you retarget the boss so that the targeting won't get messed up. Then into Min. We already casted Min and he now has a punishment debuff and we already got the blessing buff from the new artifact set. Then just clear the mobs. I just used the shadow there just so I won't get targeted by the mobs because they're pretty strong. Okay, so look at that. That was 2.8k damage. One hit from this little guy here. That's how painful they are here. I just used the shadows for diversion. And we're just abusing the Plum Sword plus SR bow, the Radiru longbow, to deal a lot of damage. So that's A7 bow, but only SR, level 60 enhanced. So here, the second wave will spawn. This is actually much easier because he's a bit softer than the first one. So again, just some amplifying draw into the longbow. And here, our strategy here will be to use our ult here immediately because some archers here, just take a look at that, are very far away and it's very hard to actually finish them off quickly because of that. And our bow is just mostly, it's AoE, but the AoE is a bit narrow and we only have Plum and we have break skill, so we don't have Black Hole here to actually get them into one place. So here I just use the ult immediately and we have a destroyer set on Balin, so I think it's gonna be fine. Alright, so we're gonna go to Kargalan now, and I actually messed up something here. So just take a look at this cooldown. My armor break and my death dance is on cooldown. That shouldn't happen. I actually did not expect that I'm gonna be able to reach this area fast. I actually haven't got a chance to memorize the patterns of what's gonna happen. But anyhow, I just had to buy some time so that I wait for the cooldown, but kinda missed that one as well. I was not able to use the death dance and he teleported there. So when he teleports here, he's gonna throw some fireballs, or sometimes he just uses dash. Nothing special here, just dodge them. Pretty easy. Okay, just make sure not to stop dodging too early, and then yeah, so I think it's more about, I think fighting this one is more about breaking him faster because he's a bit too soft. Okay, here I used Saw damage increase again from the Guardian set, then bam, boom. 2.6 million damage. What is that? So here, when he casts, after that, he's gonna cast the Hymn of the Giants. Just dodge this one to get the shadow step, but do not use your shadow step immediately because he's gonna have some invincibility period here. Just wait a bit and then before pressing that shadow step. And Hymn of Agony, this is a very dangerous skill. It's one hit, so you're gonna have to be very careful. Dodge this at all costs. So once you memorize this one, it's pretty easy to dodge right there. And again, just a shadow step. I actually made a mistake here. There you go. I used Malin earlier and he used the white shield for the Hymn of Protection. Okay, so the white shield instantly gone because of the bow. 1.3 million damage. What? Okay, and levitation. Then Shadow Step. I think I messed up here. This is the part where I messed up. Actually, no. I was able to do the amplifying draw, but let's just take a look at that once again. Because I was not able to one-hit him here. Oh, okay. So I was not able to use the Death Dance. That was my error. Because after this ult, he's gonna have probably... how much? Yeah, 3 HP. If I was able to use this, it's gonna give me critical hit damage increase as plus it's gonna deal some damage as well. So I think the fight should have been finished at this point, but yeah, they want to have more intense moments. But of course, Longbow, Radiru Longbow, instantly destroyed that tower. I pause it here, and then I went straight into the review here, as well as some things. I talk about some things, so let's just listen to the recording to continue this video. Alright guys, so I finally finished the hard mode. I should have finished it earlier, but my amplifying draw, I think my fingers actually froze, or maybe there was no dash that time, I think. So yeah, but that's pretty much the hard mode. We are already at 100%. So I was kind of nervous at that time, but I think Kargalan is much easier compared to the Clash stage, right? Because this is not so much on the DPS check, because the Clash stage are 4 bosses that you have to keep on fighting. So, oh my god, I'm so happy. Let's go. Okay, it's time to end this game now. I could have, like, it's very possible to actually get that 150 seconds. I'm gonna repeat this. Well, there are too many trophies that I need just to get the 2 tickets. Not worth my time, but at least we already finished it. Okay, so I had to prepare some coffee, but it looks like I didn't actually have to use it. So what's this? What is this? I don't remember this one. Well, actually, let's just do that next time, I think. So we're not at 100% apparently. But okay, so if you've watched my video on the Clash, I pretty much did not change anything from there. The stats are still the same. Crit rate, again guys, penalty maps, crit rate from artifacts doesn't really give you, because it's gonna get penalized. So my build is purely on damage, crit damage, defense penetration, damage increase, and attack. So you might be wondering, again, for those of you who just started watching my videos, crit rate percentage from artifacts like this one, 8%, the plum sword, those things work. Sharp perception, these things all work. That's why we are still able to do a lot of crits. That's why it's very important to get the plum sword. So for the setup, we have the 2 break skill here, Almighty Break Heroic, the light one, and then Death Dance for critical hit damage. And again, Reawakening for skill cooldown. We have Pulverize for faster break. I'm not sure how it's going to be if you don't have a Pulverize Heroic, but still possible. There's still a lot of time left there if I didn't mess up, right? Right? Because I messed up. I messed up the last part, but yeah, I don't want to repeat it again. As long as it's finished, I don't need to do some highlight finish there, I think. Or maybe should I? just for flex? Well, if I have extra time, maybe. But for now, I want to spend more time on the other things, because I'm also doing the reverse mode right now. I'm already at chapter 17, I believe. Chapter 17 here. I got stuck here, but haven't put much effort yet, but I'm gonna finish this. It's close to 700k total power requirement. Hopefully we can finish that. Alright, so the other hunters are pretty standard, actually. I don't know. It's so much easier compared to the previous one, the Clash. So we just have the Guardian set here, just so we're gonna get damage increase when we use Saw as the support skill of Saw. She will cast a shield, and Jinwoo will also get the damage increase from the party. And the grid set here is actually doesn't serve much. It's just the item that Saw is using, like just coincidence. So I don't need to change anything actually. And then for Min, I use the full blessing set because this is so overpowered. Well, not really overpowered, but it's the first time that we're gonna get an item that actually, like a support item that actually gonna help in terms of damage, because the outstanding connection is only for the hunter content wherein you need to tag out. Yeah, we get 20% damage dealt here. So whenever we use Min, we're gonna get this what do we call that? Punishment debuff, increased damage taken by the enemies 15% in addition to the 20% damage increase. Wow, so important, very important, guys. If you have a support unit, I'm gonna make a video on this, but if you've been watching the past few videos and this video as well, guys, just make this one. This is worth it, totally worth it, especially in Jinwoo content, in your Vulcan normals, those things. Woo. And for my Maylin, I use just the outstanding connection. Doesn't really serve as any purpose here, just like nothing. And the destroyer set to kind of get the power gauge acquisition faster. As you saw, we casted the ulti on the first phase because that's gonna mess up our time. So that was my strategy there. I need to clear that first phase real fast because the enemies there are all over the place, and I don't have a black hole because I need to use 2 break skills so that I can break Kargalan fast. But with the destroyer set, we were still able to do 1 ult in the mob's face and 1 ult on Kargalan, which is really enough already, right? So we mess up the timing there, but you know, it's done. I think we can do that faster, a lot faster. But you know, that's not speedrun. We just have to come back to it later on to complete the trophies. But for now, so yeah, nothing special here as well. So the bow, I already explained this. This bow is so OP. Okay, especially it starts at A1. The damage is like super good, and paired with A3 of Plum, and that's even better. Okay, so I think when it comes to those specifics, I think I'll just leave it to you guys to watch my previous video on the Clash, because that's where we actually did like mention a lot of details, and because this was so much easier, like 100% easier. I was stuck here for like close to 2 weeks probably, because like they're so tanky. I can't finish all of the 4 bosses. But here, even with my recent finish here, I think we did have some good amount of time left, but it was still hard. I had to repeat it for a couple of times. So this one, less than 10 times I was able to finish it. And this one right here, what carried me all throughout is the SR bow, the Radirus family longbow. So I do have some videos here in Shadow's Time wherein you're gonna have to fight 3 orcs. I also have here powerful enemy. I also have one for the Clash. Just look it up in my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page. I uploaded those, but some of it are still in Filipino. So if you're watching this now, I really apologize about that, because I started putting out content in solo leveling in Filipino language, but I already transitioned to English, trying my best even though it's difficult for me. But you know, the more people who would be able to use our content and the information we share here, the more people who's gonna enjoy the game more because of what we are sharing here. That's a lot better than the limited by the geographic scale. Of course, that's gonna help my channel as well grow internationally, right? So I think that's a win-win situation for all of us. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much again, and see you on our next video, probably in the reverse mode. Oh my goodness, 700k. I actually tried this one. It's, the enemy is so tanky. My lineup doesn't even reach, my full lineup does not even reach 400k right here. Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is totally crazy. The enemy here is so tanky, and I don't have a reliable dark element DPS, but I'll see what I can do. That's what we do here. And yeah, so I won't keep you long. Thanks so much again. Thanks so much for the support. Please do like this video if you like this video. Please do subscribe if you want more of these contents, as well as competitive contents and builds, tips, guides, and whatever tactics, strategies, you name it, especially in Power of Destruction. Please do subscribe. All right, thanks so much. See ya.